guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first ever challenge vlog. So I have decided to do one challenge vlog every month and this is the first one, and this is a 24-hour readathon vlog. So for all those who do not know what it is, basically I will be reading books for 24 hours straight and probably I won't sleep in between these 24 hours. So it's around 7 p.m. right now and I'm starting this challenge. Now I had no idea of this kind of challenge, like I never knew this exists, and I first saw this challenge video in Shohili's channel, Shohili from Heliblog, and she kind of inspired me to do this video, and I went through a lot of YouTube videos and I realized that this is a very popular topic among booktubers. And even though I am not a booktuber, but I love reading books, and I was not sure if I will be able to do this, but then I realized that I have the habit of staying up like for 24 hours straight. I can manage that and I can read books like for a really long time. So I decided to combine these two superpowers and get started. Now let me quickly take you through the books that I want to cover. The first one is this one. It's by Barack Obama and it's like Dreams from My Father. So basically this is where he narrates his relationship with his father and bits about his childhood. Like that's what I realized after reading this back cover. I'm not sure what it is like about in details, but I'm very intrigued by this person. I admire him as a leader and I believe like how a person grows up, like how he is as a grown up depends a lot on what he went through as a child, and I think this book will tell me a bit about that. So I just want to read this. I will tell you more about what I think after I read it. The next book that I have is this one. It's I think a very popular one. It's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and I'm trying to develop a lot of habits right now, and I think this book will really help me. And this book comes with a lot of diagrams and charts, so this is like a study book for me and I'm very excited about this one. And the third book that I have is this one, which is The Financial Expert by R.K. Narayan. Now I think everyone read R.K. Narayan books as a part of their school textbook. I think Malgudi Days was there in my 11th or 12th standard textbook, and I love his way of, very simple way of telling stories. So yeah, this is a fiction that I have. I don't want to rush through these books, so I have not like kept a deadline of like reading 3 books or 4 books. I have these 3 books, but I will try to understand all these books and I will finish as much as possible. So yeah, these are all the books that I have, and I have decided to switch off the Wi-Fi from my phone because I don't want to get distracted by social media and everything. So yeah, let's get started and let's see how far I can go. I will keep you updated like after every 2 hours, or I will update you after I finish 3 or 4 chapters of a book. So yeah, stay with me and I will come back very soon. Okay guys, it has been 2.5 hours. I have been reading for 2 hours and then I called my parents quickly and had my dinner, and now I will read the rest of this book. So I have completed 1/5 of the book and I've reached the point where Obama's father is back to America and he's meeting his son for the first time, like after he has grown up, and I think this is like a turning point for this book. So I thought I will give you a quick update. So till this point it's like how Obama grew up. Like his dad left him when he was a very young kid, so all that he knew about his father were from the stories that his maternal grandparents and mother told him. And from what's explained, like in their words, Obama's father was a person of very strong morals and he was very proud of his race. And yeah, even Obama grew up among very strong characters, like his maternal grandparents, his mother, his stepfather who was an Indonesian. Like these are very different people, their beliefs are not the same, but all of them are very strong people and they taught Obama a few life lessons that I think made him the person he is today. And yeah, so that's it. And like one incident that is described here, I think that really changed Obama's perspective, and that's a very touching thing. Okay, so when he was still in Indonesia, he went to the American embassy with his mom where she was working, and he was a very young kid then, and he saw this magazine where a small incident was described, and it was that black Americans are often going for treatments to lighten their skin, and often like the outcome is not great. So obviously these treatments were not very like scientific or accurate, and a lot of them suffered from a lot of diseases and stuff due to this. And this shocked Obama to the core. Like, he could not believe that people actually want to change their dark skin tone because they think that it will change their misery. And I think that kind of helped Obama to see the real problem in this world. And from this, I think a lot of people will learn this life lesson, that no one will take you seriously if you don't take yourself seriously. You will have to love yourself and accept yourself first, and then only you can fight for your rights. Then only you can make others believe that you have the right to be who you are. You have to believe in yourself first. And yeah, I think that's like a big lesson for everyone. Till this point, it has been an amazing experience. I will move on with rest of the chapters and give you an update after I reach maybe half of this book. Hi guys, so it's 2 a.m. right now and I'm halfway through the book. So here Obama's life in Chicago is described, where he went after his college education and he was working with some churches as an organizer, and he was working to solve the problem of these black people in the locality. And also he met one of his step sisters, Oma, and when she came down to Chicago from Kenya, she kind of described her life over there and also told him a lot more about his father. So this is the part where Obama started knowing a lot more about his father, because he met his father once when he was growing up. He stayed like with him for 2 weeks and then he went away, but that was like in a very younger age. And when Oma came back and told him a lot more about his father, that was how he started seeing his father through his sister's eyes. So yeah, I have completed half of this book. Now I think I will start reading this one because I need to take a break. Like, I cannot read one book for such a long time. I will finish this off, but I just need to take a small break. So I think like this is not a very thick book, and I will finish this one and then again move back to that one. And also it's 2 a.m. I am still not very sleepy. If I feel sleepy, I will have some coffee or something. But yeah, I will get started with this book now. Okay guys, so it's 5 a.m. right now and I am at a new place because the bedroom is occupied by my husband. He's sleeping, so obviously I am sitting in the couch and I'm still reading The Financial Expert, and I have made myself a glass of apple cider vinegar, which I usually drink in the morning, and I'm just having it a little early today. So yeah, this book is very interesting. I'm going to give you a gist of the story after I finish the book. I think I will finish it off just before breakfast. But yeah, the way the story is told, it's very interesting, very gripping, and it's so full of humor, and you just won't feel like, you know, leaving it midway. And the most interesting part is everything is so relatable in this book. Like, it's so Indian, you know. I'm totally suggesting this book. Give it a read. I'm sure all of you will love this one. Hi guys, it's 7 a.m. right now. I just finished The Financial Expert and it was amazing. Like, I could not stop reading the book. I've read it for 5 hours non-stop. And so it's just about the mango people of India, the very common people who face a lot of difficulties with banking related works, and for that they often tend to take help from people outside the bank. And the main protagonist of this book is one such person who was making money by helping the people to get loans and stuffs, but he wanted to grow bigger, he wanted to earn more money, and for that he kept doing a lot of things. Some of them worked, some of them did not, and then he started making a lot of money, and then a lot of things happened in his life, both in his professional life and his personal lives. And then at the end there's a big twist. For that you have to read this book. But yeah, all I can say is that it's an amazing book. Like, the language is so easy to read, and the way everything is narrated and described, you will feel like you are living that life, you are staying at that place and seeing all these things happening, which is really nice. And the best lesson that this book can teach you is choose your friends wisely, especially the friends who tend to stick to you and help you when you are very rich. So yeah, that's a big lesson from this book, and do give this book a try. So yeah, now I will have some coffee and then I will get back to the Obama biography, I guess. Yeah, so that's the plan. Hi guys, it's 1:30 right now. I have completed this book. I took a small break in between because there were a few things that I had to do, and also because I was reading for such a long stretch, the coordination between my eyes and brain was kind of disturbed. So I decided to take a little break, but I have finally completed the book. So yeah, this book has been amazing. And yesterday I told you guys that I read till the part when Obama was still in Chicago, and then, like, in the later chapters, his life and work in Chicago is described in more details, like till the time he got a chance in the law school in Harvard. And he has described all his works that he did in Chicago for the upliftment of the black community. And the best part, like, there are two things that are really, like, eye-catching in this book. Is one, Obama described all the things that they did over there and all the difficulties that they faced. Like, everything that they took up were not like big success. They were wrong in a few things. They could not arrange things properly, and all those stuffs happened. And Obama described them. Like, he did not ignore those facts. He has described them along with the success, which is a great thing. And also, he never tried to establish himself as the leader in this book. Like, he did talk about the rallies and meetings and everything where he took the lead, but at the same time he has also described whenever someone else was taking the lead or was taking up the responsibility. So I really like this thing about this book. And then at the last part of this book, it describes when Obama goes back to Kenya, where his father basically belongs to, and he describes the place, the people, and like his family. And I think he really discovered himself when he went back to his roots and among his people, and he finally realized what he wants to do with his life, like the true meaning of his life, which is a great thing. And yeah, I really got very emotional when I was reading that part. It's written in a very warm manner, which I loved, and he has written everything from his heart, which is very evident in this book. So yeah, if you love Obama, if you admire him, then you should read this book. And yeah, so I'm happy that I'm done with 2 books. I will quickly have my lunch, do one small thing that I have to do, and then I will start with the 3rd and final book. Guys, I'm making this infographic for my Instagram. I will post it over there once this challenge is over. So if you are not following me there yet, please do. I do post a lot of infographics like this. So yeah, it's complete, and now I will get back to my reading. appreciate because it needs a lot of in-depth study, and I've been taking a lot of notes. I'm rereading a few pages because this is like a very scientific book, and you need to really go through the pages, understand each one of the lines, and then only like reading this book will mean something. Otherwise, just flipping through the pages won't make any sense. So basically, this talks about 7 habits that you can develop and be successful, and all these habits are kind of things that we are supposed to do. It's in harmony with the nature and the surrounding. So and these are like kind of habits that's relevant for people of every profession, every age, every lifestyle. And so this book was written a long time ago, but it's still relevant, and it will be relevant for the coming future also. And it talks about building habits like being proactive, thinking of win-win situations, thinking of the end, prioritizing the really important things, and all stuffs like that. So yeah, I will definitely finish this book, and I will try to review it in my blog. So if you have not checked my blog yet, please do. I will link that down in the description box below. And with this, I am ending this readathon vlog. I hope you have enjoyed it. I've never done anything like this, so it has been a nice experience for me. Do let me know if you want to see more videos like this from me. I will come back with a new video this weekend, so stay tuned. If you have not subscribed already, please do, and I will see you soon. Bye.